The Val Venosta in South Tyrol stretches from the Reschen Pass to the outskirts of Murano. In this episode, we drive the Reschen Pass and turn off into the Val Martello to visit the spectacular Plima Gorge. We then travel through Larix and Naturno to the Val Senales to tackle the Larix Klettersteig. We're just leaving our campsite at Pfunds and we're going to drive the Reschen Pass into Italy. We've got a nice early start, it's just before 6:30 because we want to get to Plima Gorge with enough time to get a car park, and it's a lot of hilly, difficult driving, I think. This footage does not show how steep the ascent was. We should not have stopped to allow the car to pass as we rolled back, and then it was difficult to get traction to move forward. This was not our first rodeo. We've driven many mountain passes, and Ray is a very experienced fuel tanker driver. I've also had to mute the audio so you don't hear all my expletives. Thank goodness a motorhome didn't come the other way. Come on, girl, come on, girl, come on, girl, come on, girl. Oh. God, it was you driving. Last one. Oh. That's it. Ah.
Till it's over.
No, but I mean that's the hairpins finished. So I wanted to come right on it.
Oh shit. Tunnel,
yeah. Didn't you think they'd have like lights and one way? So I just oh boy, this is heart-stopping stuff. Oh, good one, man. Just had the scariest drive we've ever had on the road up Plima Gorge. So, first day in Italy, and I can't tell you how terrifying it was. I'm hoping it all got captured on film, but it is absolutely magnificent here. And it's a one-way road. This is the end of the road, so we have to go back. And there's a glacier up there with snow. So we're looking forward to our hike and trying not to think how terrifying it is to think of going back down that road again. But anyway, we're here now, and I have full faith in Raimondo's driving. You'd think when we get to a place at 8:30, we'd be ready to go. But no, it's 10:15 and we're just heading out. Yeah, I know, we had breakfast and we had a cuppa and then we had to move the van, but it's an absolutely gorgeous day at the moment. Lovely fresh breeze.
Oh, beautiful. It really
Look
is.
at that.
Fabulous.
So now we're going on a hike, but we're going to call in at the conveniences first. One way or another, I think we're heading up there. There is a map and signage at the top of the car park, but we did find them to be a little confusing. Plima Gorge Walk is quite unique because the architects determined that only by observing the gorge from above can one grasp its beauty. They identified 4 viewpoints along the edge of the gorge and created structures that offer different experiences. So we set off in search of each of the viewpoints. You can see on the tree, it's trail 31, 37 and 12. We're not really sure which one we're following. Maybe all of them, who knows. Just starting up the gorge. Nice in the shade and the altitude means it's quite nice and cool. So the first of the viewpoints drops down into the gorge. Just coming up from that lovely lookout. The lookout's down there, down those stairs. Well, this is about the most confusing hike I've ever been on, and we don't have a GPX trail, so it's kind of the blind leading the blind at the moment. But every now and again there's a bit of a confusing signpost, and I guess we try and see where to go. It looks like we've got a divergence here. We'll go and have a look. Second viewpoint is a semicircular balcony. Just reached a little semicircular observation point. Third viewpoint rises up and out over the gorge. When we reached the Hutta, we found a great spot for lunch and to ponder where to next. Decided it's too early to head back down, so we're going up the glacier hike. We're a little bit tentative to take on this hike, but it's been really quite good. Ray thinks I'll be scared of the hike back down, but I don't think so. We've been very upset if we chickened out of this hike. We would have missed out on these fantastic views. And if I can carry on around, we've got the glacier in sight now. Just fabulous. refugio where we stopped and ate our lunch. Not in the refugio, of course. We're hiking over to the waterfall. This is the base of it. It continues on up there. Lunch by this lovely flowing stream that's coming down from that waterfall. We're currently trying to figure out which way to go from here. Hike towards the waterfall or go down that way and get closer to the glacier. We can't make our minds up. On our lovely hike up the waterfall. About as close as we're going to get, I think. Glacier hike. Still a bit lost, Rose, trying to figure out where we are. Don't really care where we are at the moment. Everything is just so gorgeous. Just about as far under the waterfall as you can get. We think we've found the way down, so we're giving it a go, following path 37. We didn't realise we'd climbed quite so high, but now we can see the hut that we had climbed to before. We really have covered some territory. Just a little bit of a tricky down, but it's always good to see some wire. Just have to juggle your sticks. I thought, oh, that's a bit awkward, but then I saw the wire and thought...
It's like going down the stairs, love.
Yep. I'll enjoy it. We were here earlier, but there was just so many people. I couldn't get a good shot. Now I think I can. There's Ray up the top. We're just heading back now after a fabulous hike. I just thought we'd have one last look at this lovely gorge. Had a fabulous hike, about over 5 hours and probably 8 or 9 k's. And there's the lovely van waiting for us. Be interesting to see how many of these are here overnight. Most gorge hikes we've done have taken us alongside the water. This one instead looks down into the gorge from 4 different viewpoints, with nice trails in between. The top of the gorge trail is a lovely waterfall and a great suspension bridge. After having our lunch up near the hut, we chose to extend the hike by taking part of the Glarier Trail higher up into the mountain, then close to a waterfall, before returning to the gorge trail to hike back to the car park. The total hike took around 5 hours. We really enjoyed the gorge hike, but also enjoyed the extended hike up to the waterfall. When we got back to the van, we decided to stay overnight to enjoy the solitude the mountain offered. Chairlift and very expensive stealth pads that we haven't decided whether we're staying at tonight or not. deserve it. This is a much more relaxing and scenic drive up the mountain than Plima Gorge Drive. This is very pleasant. It's, what is it, 8:42 in the morning on a Saturday. Not sure where we're staying tonight. There is an option to stay on the top of the mountain, but it's €45 for a Stellplatz, which is almost highway robbery. We've just arrived at the Senales car park. Well, no, about 2 hours ago we arrived at the Senales car park. It was only €5. Over there, if you want to stay in the Stellplatz, it's €45. So we figured this will do us for today. Now we've just got to go and find the Larix Klettersteig. Well, trust us, we've stuffed up again. We just lost half an hour following the wrong trail.
And we weren't the only ones, right?
No, plenty of other people got stuffed up too. So we're going to have to go up here. You can see some of the bridges already.
Yeah.
Cross under the cable car, and there's lots of bridges, and so now we'll just go over and put our gear on and head on up there. Should be fun. Another couple getting ready to go too. We know the start's okay. We're just going to have to take deep breaths and get ready. Right, we're just at the start. A nice young Italian couple in front that hopefully will follow the way. Stemples, mostly footholds. Hopefully not too far apart. Up and away.
Yeah.
Not far up to the first bridge, so that should be good fun. They're just getting off the bridge. Ray's heading up that way. Here's Ray going across our first bridge. One person at a time. They always wobble. You just got to suck it up. And he's across.
Right, Julie's just getting ready to come across the first bridge. At least the bottom wire is not wobbling like it was on the last bridge that we crossed.
It's not really that scary, but
Yeah.
you do get scared, no matter what. It was a nice... Oh, this is a nice easy section after the bridge. Gets a bit tougher when we get around the corner, I think. To the point in the ferrata where it splits. Over there is CD, and she's having a bit of trouble. The side we're taking is C. We don't like C, but we don't have a choice. Ray just conquered the hard bit and I wasn't filming it. Silly cow. Oh, we just conquered one section. Now there's 2 more bridges to go, and hopefully they won't be too scary. Ray's getting ready to cross the bridge. It'll be a bit scarier than the last one. There he goes.
There's the wobbler.
Oh dear. It's the wobbler. Oh shit, looks really wobbly. Going back, love. Poor Ray, he didn't want to do this because it's so wobbly.
One of these up there.
Come, you'll have to come back. This is really horrible to watch because he's hating it, it's wobbling, and I know I've got to go next. And we can't turn around. That's the trouble. You start a Klettersteig and you just have to keep going. I thought you can do it, it's just horrible.
Well, this one's a lot scarier than the last bridge we went on. It was just as scary, if not scarier, than that first Via Ferrata we did where I had to cross the wire bridge. The one you put your feet on wobbles like anything. Come on, you're doing well. Because I've got this on Zoom and it looks like she's closer. She's only probably not even halfway yet. You can see that wire wobbling. Well done, love. Fantastic.
That's what you call conquering your fears.
Yep.
Far out.
That is pretty scary.
This has to be one of the most scenic Via Ferratas you could get. Oh, it's amazing. We just got off that terrifying bridge. Now we've got another bloody one. Wow. Such a beautiful ferrata. Scary as all hell, but beautiful. Oh, he's doing okay with this one. Probably you can't look at it while you're on the wire.
Here she comes again. This is different wire to tread when you come across. You can put both feet down, not on just one single wire, but like a foot piece. The bridge above is where we're going next. As
Well, this is the next part of the ferrata, and we're deciding whether we do it or not. Ray's decided to give it a go.
Oh well, here comes Julie. She's going to have a go on the ladder. It's not too bad. It's not really as scary as those single wire bridges. There goes the lift going past, and taking the people to the top, or taking them back down to the ground level again. Lots of waterfalls. But you do feel good when you get to the top and you've done it. As Julie says many times, you've got to conquer your fears. We're about halfway now. Well done.
Wasn't really scary.
No, it was pretty good, wasn't it?
You just got to try and minimise the wobble.
Yeah.
We're at a viewpoint here that shows you the metal ladder that we just climbed.
We just started off this Larix section.
Use your hands, it's not hard at all, love.
No, okay.
New hand hold. Grace has come up a bit of a challenging C-section, and we're about to see if we're game enough to use the flying fox. Keep on coming, old guy. Not easy when you've got a heavy backpack on. Okay, here goes nothing. Ray's going first.
Here she comes.
I need to stop here to explain what happened. I unknowingly got my left arm caught in the black rope and it pulled tight, yanking me to a stop and strangling my arm. This is the result. I did manage to get my arm free and to continue flying down.
Good God. Had to happen, didn't it?
Had to be me.
Yes.
My arm was caught up in the rope.
So I see.
How can you...
Yeah, Julie's feeling a little bit better now after her mishap, but we had to sit for a while. She felt like passing out. It was when she was on the flying fox. The rope got caught round her arm and really caused a lot of pain. But she seems to be getting a bit better now. But we're trying to look for an escape pathway. Christ, I don't know how she's doing that. If she's in so much pain. Yeah, we almost made it to the top of the Via Ferrata, but Julie did a bad injury to her arm on the flying fox.
Yeah.
And
I really stuffed up big time.
yeah,
But,
but we managed to sort of get round a fair bit of it. I don't know how Julie did one section. It was horrendous.
it was tough.
And but
And we've had enough of those.
anyway, we've been across enough of these bridges anyway, so we'll call it a day, and we'll just get our hiking poles out and find our way down.
Come on down. We're hiking down now, down the Alpine Trail. And unfortunately we had to forget some of the Klettersteig. Oh, we've just come to the big suspension bridge. We have to go down it. We were going to go up it earlier, but we're going to go down it now.
Okay. What, going down the stairs?
Yeah, or you find it easier than me then, okay.
Yeah, it's one after another.
Okay. Ray's pretty good at this. I'm as slow as a wet week, but he's doing really well. A bigger sook than I thought. Despite a quite severe mishap on the Flying Fox, we really loved the Larix Klettersteig. The drive up to the Val Senales was excellent, and the parking at the top was plentiful. We did have a little trouble finding the start of the ferrata, but once hooked on, it was easily followed. The course has multiple bridges that are both fun and a little terrifying. Bridges crisscross over the waterfall and the scenery is absolutely stunning. The accident on the Flying Fox should remind people to be careful and vigilant, but if done correctly, it is fun and safe. The hike back down was fine, with a great view down to the valley, with yet another suspension bridge. Despite the permanent damage done to my arm, the Larix Klettersteig will remain one of our favourites. We're leaving Senales now. It's just short of 5 o'clock. We've had some rain, we got caught in a hailstorm. It's been a very interesting day. We loved the Larix Klettersteig until I nearly ripped my left arm off, and that kind of spoilt that. And then Ray had the little action camera on his chest, and that fell off somewhere, so we're down one camera. And now we're heading back down into the valley. And we're going to try and get into Estelle Place, but a lot later than we usually like to be. If we can't get in there, we're going to go and stealth camp at Lidl in Latch. So
In their car park.
in their car park, we'll see. Heading down past the lake. Stayed overnight Saturday night at Estelle Platz in Naturno. What's it called? Casignoto or something. Wasn't cheap, but nothing is really at the moment. It was €32. We've got all the power we need. So yet again, a totally different system. This is where you just plug in.
Rows and rows of them.
Come back from a walk to the bus stop to see whether we should take the bus or move the van. I'm still not sure. This is the Estelle Platz. Has a 24-hour check-in, and people certainly think that they can check in at any time. We had people arrive at 10 o'clock, another one at midnight. Anyway, to each their own. So yeah, I'm not sure whether we're going to get the bus or move the van. We've just arrived at the Texelbahn lift, which is going to take us up the mountain. Decided to take it easy on ourselves today and get a return ticket. The cabin is already there, but it's a large one, so it probably goes every, I don't know, hopefully not too often. I mean, not too long. It's 9:10, so maybe 9:15. We're just starting to head up the mountain. There's the van waiting for us. Look. Got a good little spot over there. Down the valley. Apples, and even more apples.
Oh, well, we've set out from the lift station and we thought that we were going to be
Going up.
just wandering around there and hiking around and then getting the lift down again. But it looks like we took the wrong...
Got an hour and a half of down, and then
an hour and a half of up.
So Dewey stuffed up yet again.
So it says Elizabeth
On Oostenrijk.
on Oostenrijk
That'll do.
drank from here.
Lovely and cold, but I'm still not. Elizabeth might drink it, but I don't think I will.
No, I wouldn't. You never know how many cows have peed in it. The open valleys got a fair way to go to the waterfall. But by God, what a view. Absolutely fabulous. Right the way down to the valley. A bit misty down there though.
That's the little bridge we just crossed. The stream thunders on down here. The rain is having a little relax on the wall.
Oh, there's a nice little section here.
Zigzag down.
Zigzagging your way down through the trees.
But it's really nice to be back under the trees again. Goat's gruff, aren't they gorgeous?
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, look at you. Are you a photo? I think so.
Yeah, the walk's not always easy. Really got to keep your eye on what you're putting your feet on, because the stones can just as likely fall away in front of you and you're on your bum. Oh my God, this is very steep down and we're going to have to do this on the way back up. Oh, that was nice and shady through there. So at least we know that when we go in on the way back up, it's going to be pretty well midday and very hot. So I think there's a bit of shade on the way. Found a really great spot around here. I think we'll have our second lunch, and this waterfall far better than the other one. I don't know why we wasted our time going down there, but we don't know.
When we reached the top station, we got the gondola back down to the van. Did the hike on a very hot August day, so by starting at the top station, the first part through the forest was fun despite being quite steep. When we reached the clearing, the views down the valley were fantastic. We even came across a really cute family of goats. We have to admit to being disappointed at the main waterfall. We did find a lovely cascade on our way back. Whilst we enjoyed this 8k 4-hour hike, had we realised where the Parcines Waterfall was, we would have hiked all the way up and just taken the lift back down. It also worked out well driving the van to the lift station.